underground sky. Blue lights dancing in her eyes, stars reflected in the July. She smiled like an answered prayer, like every road led straight to home. The kind of girl that makes a lonely man believe he'll never roam. She talked about forever while she held my weathered hand. And for a little while I thought I'd finally found my promised land. She wore silver on her fingers and a sunset in her hair. Every room she walked into somehow became a county fair. She laughed and made the darkness leave. She calmed the storms inside my head. She made me think the ghosts I'd carried all these years were finally dead. I bought the dream completely, never stopped to question why. When you're staring at an angel, you don't look behind her eyes. She's a crazy woman in chrome, shining bright but cold as stone. First she built me up so high, then she watched my whole world die. Every mile became a war, every scar became much more. She turned my heaven into smoke, a crazy woman in chrome. The first crack came on a Tuesday when the shouting filled the hall. Then came broken promises and holes punched through the wall. Every paycheck disappeared into another made-up need. Every month another fire, every day another bleed. Friends stopped calling one by one, family drifted out of sight. I spent all my days defending things I knew were right. She's a crazy woman in chrome, shining bright but cold as stone. Every dream she touched turned black, every bridge went up in cracks. One more mess and one more fight, one more sleepless lonely night. Everything I built got blown by a crazy woman in chrome. In chrome. Bills stacked higher than the ceiling. Truth became a twisted feeling. Every road became a wreck. Every breath was on her check. The sheriff knew my first name. Neighbors watched the gasoline flame. One disaster after another came, and somehow I got all the blame. You fell on chaos, you lived for pain. You lit the match and danced in the rain. Every warning I ignored, every boundary you destroyed. You took my peace, you stole my years, you weaponized my hopes and fears. I watched my future burn alive, just trying to survive. You're a crazy woman in chrome, mirror shine with a heart of stone. Left a trail of broken roads and mountains made of heavy loads. Every stone still bears your name, every scar still feels the flame. But I'm still standing on my own after the crazy woman in chrome. After the crazy woman in chrome. Yeah. Started with a smile in a small town dance. Thought I finally found my second chance. Then the lies got bigger than the walls came down. Now I'm picking up pieces all over this town. 1 wreck, 2 wrecks, 3 wrecks more. Problems piling up behind every door. Red flags waving, but I couldn't see. She was building a prison and handing the key. Now the dust settles down and the smoke clears out. I finally know what survival's about. Some lessons cost money, some lessons cost years. Some lessons are written in blood, sweat, and tears. I ain't looking back, I ain't carrying that load. I'm leaving that wreckage on a long black road. The chrome finally faded, and the truth finally showed.